Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for December 26, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, the US and Nigeria have launched a joint operation against Islamic State militants in the region. This marks a significant escalation in the fight against terrorism, with the Nigerian government valuing its cooperation with international partners to address security challenges. Secondly, Myanmar is set to hold elections, which could pave the way for a nominally civilian administration. However, concerns remain about the military's influence and the true extent of democratic progress. Regional governments are watching closely, and some may use the election as an opportunity to re-engage with the regime. Lastly, in Bangladesh, Tariq Rahman, the son of former Prime Minister Khaleda Zia, has returned to the country after years abroad. His return, facilitated by the interim government, is expected to strengthen the Bangladesh Nationalist Party's position ahead of upcoming polls. This development has significant implications for the country's political future and regional relations, particularly with India. These stories highlight the complex geopolitical landscape we're living in, with multiple nations navigating delicate balances of power. We'll continue to monitor these situations and bring you updates as more information becomes available. And that's a wrap. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and Nanshul and know what's right now. Firstly, North Korea has unveiled its nuclear-powered submarine, a significant shift in the military balance of the Asia-Pacific region. This development raises concerns about global security and adherence to international treaties. We urge nations to prioritize diplomacy and cooperation to prevent escalation. In the Middle East, tensions are rising between Saudi Arabia and the Southern Transitional Council in Yemen. The council has rejected Saudi calls to withdraw its forces from seized areas, leading to airstrikes and a complex web of alliances and rivalries. The United Nations has called for an immediate ceasefire, citing the humanitarian crisis and the need for a peaceful resolution. Lastly, East Asia is experiencing escalating tensions, with Japan approving a record-high defense budget and China accusing Tokyo of fueling a space arms race. The U.S. has approved a $10 billion arms sale to Taiwan, further straining relations between Washington and Beijing. As multiple players vie for influence and security, it's crucial to consider all perspectives and prioritize diplomacy to seek a peaceful resolution. These stories highlight the complex and interconnected nature of global conflicts. We will continue to monitor these situations and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we saw the S&P 500 ending the year on a high note, with stocks closing out 2023 on a positive trend. The holiday spirit seemed to extend to Wall Street, with investors looking forward to the new year with cautious optimism. In other news, gold prices have surged to unprecedented levels, breaching the 2,000 mark for the first time in history. This rally is driven by safe haven demand, central bank buying, and a weakening U.S. dollar. Experts warn that the U.S. dollar's hegemony as a central bank reserve asset may be coming to an end, with gold poised to take its place. Lastly, in the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin has been holding steady near the 87,000 mark. Regulatory clarity and ETF participation are expected to support the long-term trend, but short-term movement is predicted to remain range-bound until capital inflows strengthen. Experts advise a patient, risk-managed approach as we head into the new year. As always, we'll continue to bring you the latest news and analysis as the markets evolve. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. In our latest series of episodes, we've been exploring some fascinating discoveries in space research. Firstly, we took a journey to Mars, where NASA's Perseverance rover has been making groundbreaking findings on the red planet's geology and potential habitability. We also visited Titan, Saturn's distant moon, where scientists have made a significant discovery about its interior, revealing a complex mixture of ice and slush that could potentially support basic life forms. Additionally, we delved into the world of microgravity research aboard the International Space Station, where an experiment on fluid particles in a weightless environment is shedding new light on complex phenomena in physics. This research has far-reaching implications for our understanding of systems on Earth, from fire suppression to environmental issues like pollen dispersion and plastic pollution. These discoveries remind us of the importance of space-based research in advancing our understanding of the universe and improving life on Earth. As we look to the future, with missions like Artemis and human expeditions to Mars on the horizon, the knowledge gained from this research will be crucial in helping us overcome the challenges of long-duration spaceflight. Join us next time on the AI Daily Press as we continue to explore the wonders of the cosmos and push the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Welcome to our evening podcast, where we summarize the latest news and updates from the world of sports. Over the past few days, we've covered several key stories that have caught our attention. First, we took a look at the exciting world of soccer, with updates on various shows and podcasts, including Attacking Third, Call It What You Want, and Scoreline, all of which provide expert analysis and commentary on the latest developments in the sport. Next, we turned our focus to the NFL, where speculation is running high about the potential retirement of Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. With a storied career spanning 13 seasons, Kelce has been an integral part of the Chiefs' success, and his decision will undoubtedly have significant implications for the team's future. Finally, we analyzed the Washington Commanders' latest performance, a loss to the Dallas Cowboys on Christmas Day. Despite standout performances from players like Johnny Newton and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, the team's defense remains a major concern, and changes are likely on the horizon. And remember, stay informed, stay up to date, and always keep it locked to the AI Daily Press for the latest news and analysis from the world of sports. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. In our latest edition, we've covered several significant stories that have unfolded around the world. We began by reporting on severe weather conditions and natural disasters, as well as important international developments, including U.S. airstrikes against Islamic State militants in Nigeria and accusations by Venezuela against the U.S. Additionally, we discussed the release of new Epstein files containing references to Donald Trump, which has sparked renewed interest in the case. We also reported on a disturbing incident at a rubber factory in central Japan, where several people were injured in a stabbing spree. The suspect, who was connected to the factory, was apprehended by police on suspicion of attempted murder. Our thoughts are with the victims and their families as they navigate this difficult time. In more uplifting news, we took a culinary journey through Tokyo's vibrant dining scene, highlighting the city's perfect blend of tradition and innovation. From sushi to modern cuisine, wood-fire cooking, fermentation, and the humble omusubi rice ball, 2023 was a year that saw both familiar faces and new arrivals make their mark on the scene. At the heart of Tokyo's culinary identity are its unassuming izakaya taverns, which embody the essence of Japanese hospitality. These beloved gathering places remind us that even in fast-paced cities, there is always room for comfort, community, and a deep appreciation for simple pleasures. As we reflect on these stories, we're reminded of the power of food to bring people together and create a sense of belonging. Whether you're a lifelong Tokyo resident or just passing through, the city's dining scene has something to offer everyone, a reflection of its enduring spirit of innovation, tradition, and warm hospitality. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. We've been diving into the world of celebrity style and entrepreneurship, with highlights from Sarah Blakely's new venture, Sneaks, which is all about comfort and empowerment. We also spotted Taylor Swift rocking a festive red bomber jacket at a recent Chiefs game, because, why not? And, of course, we gave you the scoop on some amazing sales, including Quince's one-day sale on cashmere favorites, and Bloomingdale's discounts on designer sunnies. But that's not all. We also took a closer look at the fascinating world of modeling and caught up with former America's Next Top Model contestants. From Niall DeMarco to India Gantz and Keith Carlos, these models have proven their talents extend far beyond the runway. And in an exclusive interview, Season 24 winner Kyla Coleman shared her story of diversifying her skills and seeking out new opportunities in the ever-evolving modeling industry. That's a quick wrap-up of our top stories from the past few episodes. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Now for the latest in nature and environment. Here is David Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, in conservation news, we've reported on several species that have been officially declared extinct. These include the slender-billed curlew, a migratory water bird, the Christmas Island shrew, a tiny mammal from Australia's Christmas Island, and several plant and animal species from around the world. This serves as a poignant reminder of the urgent need for collective action to protect biodiversity and prevent further extinctions. In more uplifting news, we've covered the remarkable discovery of a novel Fe-cyclopentadienone catalyst that revolutionizes the field of asymmetric hydrogenation. This breakthrough, achieved by researchers Chao Xiaoxie, Bo-Xuan Yao, and Kwok-Chung Luo, has far-reaching implications for the efficient production of enantiopure compounds, which is crucial in industries such as pharmaceuticals, agrochemicals, and materials science. Lastly, we note that the Hong Kong Research Grants Council and the Guangdong Basic and Applied Basic Research Foundation have announced plans to provide additional funding for further research in this area, underscoring the significance of this discovery and its potential for widespread impact. We'll continue to monitor these stories and bring you updates as more information becomes available. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Nature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.